Greetings, East Brunswick community. My name is Michelle DeGrossa, Supervisor of Arts Education, and I would like to welcome you to your child's spring concert presentation. What a year this has been. But despite all of the difficulties and struggles of this year, I have continued to witness a remarkable dedication to music from both teachers and students alike. And I know you are in for a treat with the performance that you are about to view. Now, if your child has decided not to continue with his or her music elective for next year, it is not too late for them to change their mind. Please do not hesitate to reach out to your child's music teacher or myself before the end of this school year to make the change in their schedule. If nothing else, this year has demonstrated to us the importance of music in children's lives. Now, I hope the next time that I am addressing you, it will be from one of our stages, standing in front of one of our wonderful performing groups. But until then, enjoy the show, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Good evening and welcome to our virtual chorus celebration. In years past, Chorus and I usually put together a performance in which we are singing together, sometimes producing 2 to 3 part harmony, sharing speeches to give audience context as to what we are singing about. In today's crazy times, we are instead sharing moments from our meetings. We have used our time together to build on musicianship, and we are focusing on many different elements of performing. Thank you for your support and for allowing your children to be part of this amazing singing club. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
For Black History Month, I researched Undine Smith Moore. She was a devoted educator for which she received many awards by the end of her career. She started playing piano at the age of 7. She lived from 1905 to 1989. She inspires me to help others and try to teach others.
Hi everybody, we're talking about Scott Joplin. Scott Joplin was an African-American piano player famous for writing The Entertainer. He was known as the king of ragtime music. Bye!
The topic is range. You see different mountains on our badge today.
I think what it means is some people's voices can be like high or low, like that's the range. So then the higher mountains, like the taller ones, can represent the higher voices, and the shorter ones can represent the lower voices.
Right. There are different voice types.
I noticed that with each voice type, it shows where it is on the piano.
Yes.
I also noticed that the notes, or the ones that are blue, go up to higher keys. So the first one is like the lower one, and it keeps on going up.
Yes, very good. Does anyone notice letters and numbers? Yeah? Okay. So there's octaves in music. Like, do and do. Can you sing that? Ready, go. Do, do. You just sang C4 and then C5. Here are the reasons why we want to know our vocal range. Because if you know your vocal range, you can know what is the lowest song I can sing, what is a song that I can sing that is high. Because although we have a range, I might not want to sing a song for 10 minutes that, has my highest possible note in the top, because I would just tire myself out. Or the opposite is true. Knowing our range will help you know your weak spots, measure your progress, and find your comfortable range called the tessitura. So here is my range. My lowest note is D3. My highest note is D6. So it's exactly 1, 2, 3 octaves. So I want to know, can someone share their range?
It was hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure my lowest is C3 and my highest is G5.
That sounds right. Whoa! Zachary can sing one note lower than Mrs. Mann. So you have 1, 2 octaves plus 1, 2, 3, 4 notes.
My lowest note was C3 and my highest note was A4.
Whoa, C3, one note lower than Mrs. Mann. And then A4? Interesting. You may also be a mezzo. Okay. Hannah, go ahead.
So I think my lowest was F3 and then my highest was F5.
Oh, wow. So exactly 1, 2 octaves. And range just means what is the maximum lowest to the maximum highest note that a singer can perform. And we did a test.
Yeah.
What?
Where are you guys all finding this?
Well, we're finding this out because I want to encourage you all to think about, where do you want your voices to be past this year, past a month from now? There are vocal exercises that we can go over in future rehearsals, whereas if you want to not just be an alto, maybe you want to be a soprano, we can do exercises that will strengthen your vocal cords, and we can add more notes to your range, which leaves you with more possibilities about what you can sing.
So a while ago, there was a teacher named Dr. Shinji Suzuki. I actually have a small picture. So it's a small little picture of him. His method, the Suzuki method, is how I learned to play the violin. Dr. Suzuki thought of starting off with an easier song, but I have a secret to tell you. It's not easy. And it sounds like this. Does anybody recognize that melody? Does that sound familiar? Does anybody know the name of it?
I know what that song is, and I know the melody of it, and I know how to play it because my sister taught me.
Awesome. That's what I was hoping for. So I call this one Mississippi Stop Stop, or I Like Chocolate Ice Cream. I like chocolate ice cream. I like chocolate. But if you like vanilla ice cream, that's okay too. It just doesn't fit with the song. I like vanilla ice cream. It doesn't work the same way. So I Like Chocolate Ice Cream, or Mississippi Stop Stop, is the first song we learn in the Suzuki method. So Ms. Mann invited me today very kindly to talk about the Suzuki method. And I was thinking about what would be special about it, because there's a million different ways to learn music. Why do the Suzuki method? And what's special about this method are two different things. And the first one is how we learn. I actually didn't learn to read notes. So Humoresque is a long song and it looks complicated, but at the beginning, I'm just using my ear to hear how it sounds. And the other thing I wanted to share with you is that this method, because it's so widely used, is international. Like I said, Dr. Suzuki was from Japan. And here I grew up in America, and many people grew up all over the world, and whatever language you speak, we all learned the same piece. So it becomes a universal language. So I can go to Portugal and play Mississippi Stop Stop, and everybody who plays Suzuki violin can play with me. And it's the most amazing experience. So on that stage, people don't even have to be speaking the same language. We're just hearing the same music. And it's a really beautiful, fun thing to do.
Hi. So how long did it take you to be in college until you were an official Suzuki music teacher?
Another very good question. So I knew all the music, right? Because I had learned it all growing up. And I did go to a special college called the Crane School of Music in upstate New York, almost by Canada. And they had a Suzuki teacher training program by a teacher who was trained by Dr. Suzuki himself. So my training was actually passed down. And so my professor helped me with the first couple of books of training, and then I continued it in grad school. But I'm still learning. I'm still learning. It's never going to end because it's fun and I want to keep going.
I don't know if this is like old information or if this is still happening, but do parents learn the instruments as well?
Yes. So it's common for parents and students to learn at the same time. My mom knew how to help me at home. She would know those magic words like Mississippi hot dog, or she would know the piece, how it goes, and she would be able to tell me, oh, you might want to practice that again. It didn't sound exactly like the recording. And it was helpful. So that was really, really special.
Okay, so Aria, go ahead and share with us your high of the day or of the week while we stretch. Go ahead, Aria.
Well, I'm gonna actually share my high and low. So my low is that I started screaming at my computer because the internet was not working at all. And
oh no!
It was not working on all three of my devices, no matter how hard I tried. But thankfully, after the morning, the internet was better. So
it's great. Good.
for our concert, will it be like the format that we had like before, or will it be like the other band virtual concerts, like where everybody's like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, will it be like those other ones or no?
Oh, do you mean like will everyone be singing?
Yeah.
On a song? So, okay, here, let me stop the recording because I think I have enough footage for today.
One, two, here I go. Welcome to the engine, track one. Welcome to the engine, track two. Slowly for one, slowly for two. Welcome to the engine, 2, 3, 2. Welcome to the engine, track one. Welcome to the engine, track two. Welcome to the one, welcome to the two. Welcome to the engine, 2, 2. Welcome to the engine, track one. Welcome to the engine, track two. Welcome to the one, welcome to the two. Welcome to the engine, 2, 2.
Yeah.